If you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. What the hell? Oh, shit all over my Rip Hamilton jersey. Go get that towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon where it's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets bit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
That's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
All right, welcome to the special sports show for today. This is your host, Mo Young, who will be pulling double duty today. Let's bring in Doc Eric. He's here before. He's here before Jay, and maybe Doc is battling the vid right now, man. Vid side effects make Doc come on time.
Look at that.
Well,
game time is gonna pull a flu game today.
Oh yeah, man. Trust me, I understood that. 2 years ago, I had to do that shit. So
I don't even feel bad. It's just, I don't know. This is the longest I've ever had COVID ever. Like I've never had Rona longer than 24 hours ever.
You lucky.
And seriously, my son, my youngest, he had it. And he gave it to me like in March, and took a test, positive. I sat down with a day. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Make sure that he's still good. Tested myself the next, gone. I was good. Just make sure that he back to health and not expose everybody else. This round, I don't know where this came from. Like Saturday, I came home. Sat down and I was like, you know what? I don't feel good. And I took the test on Monday. This thing said positive. I said, how? Only thing I did was go to work, and I had no exposure to nobody. I was working in my own office. Nope.
Shit. You might have got it walking out in the street, bro.
Could have been.
That should be too much. Man, be too much, man. But man, I'm glad you joined us. Oh man, I have a long night.
Yeah.
I have a super long night, man. But hey, we got an engagement to go to tomorrow, so I'm doing it for the podcast. So we can't go 2 weeks without having sports talk. So we're gonna get the sports talk on and popping, and we could talk about the Olympics. Just before we came on, Team USA almost got upset.
Man. I was up there. I forgot all about the basketball being on today, and I watch the news every morning and knowing how the schedule's going to work. But my type of work, I didn't even know how my day would look. It's like, hey, look, you might have to go in, but I had to test myself, still positive, can't go into work. Do I call off? No need to call off because I called off for tomorrow for my children. I said, okay, we're gonna make this work some way, somehow. And then my day just got chaotic. And then I see a bunch of postings. Man, USA look bad. USA, they need Kobe. USA, yada yada. I said, man, let me find out what's going on while I'm on this phone. And then for a quarter, I was like, say, bro, you people better pull it out. And then for a quarter, I don't see nothing but Steph.
Yeah,
Steph here. Hold up, Anthony chiming in.
Greg goes Lions. Emmanuel Mosley. Torn his ACL 3 years in a row. That means it's time to retire, bro.
Oh man,
I can tell you like that. Prayers up
to him, definitely, because 3 years in a row, man, it's bad luck.
That's God telling you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. That's God telling you to get another field. If you keep saying ACLs, you don't want to be. That's God telling you to do something else with your life, bro. When I told both my knees, I gave up being that. I said, you know what? It's a sign telling me. No.
You gotta really love football to continue going and knowing that you done shredded your stuff 3 years in a row. Hey, at that point, big dog, you might as well.
Yeah, just hang them up, dog, because that means it's a weakness somewhere in that knee, and it's not getting addressed, and you're gonna keep popping it.
You might as well call it. If you want to stay involved, you might as well just move to the other side of the football on this one, dog.
You gotta be a coach. You gotta be a coach. That's what I can tell you.
But going out there for game day, brother, it might not be in your best interest.
That might not be. That might be a little like 3 years. That's like shit. Okay, I understand you pop one, then a couple more years later you pop another one. But 3 years in a row.
Yeah, that ain't the move, cuz. That's. But as far as Olympic play, man, like and Chef, like that dude is really just showing off, man. Like this dude is really slowly but surely turning into the greatest basketball player of all time. And this is my take, because this man stepped into the Olympics. He was 20-0, now 21-0. They're going to a championship game on Saturday. I'm really looking forward to it. Like that's gonna be the highlight of my day on Saturday. I don't know what it is that's playing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I do know I'm watching that entire game.
Yeah,
because man, they had brothers biting their nails. I said, let me catch this full quarter and see what's really good.
But I blame them for playing them in preseason. You can't beat. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. It is fucking hard. It's damn near hard. You had to play them in preseason. Then you had to play them in the first. You had to play them in the first game of the tournament.
First time.
And now you got to play them in the semifinals. Them people are knowing your tendencies. You can't catch them off guard. They're gonna always play you harder the third time. Like, so I knew this game was gonna be a struggle because them people didn't play them 3 times.
Played them already.
They didn't change their matchups. They didn't did everything differently to throw the US off. And he finally unleashed Steph. I know KD to me is the greatest scorer of all time. I don't give a shit. I didn't say he's the scorer of all time. And this Olympics proves it. He's the greatest scorer of all time. Even better than Mike. Mike was never this efficient.
Right.
KD is this efficient. I just need to shoot the ball 10 or 15 times to get 20 points. Over 20 points. I just need to shoot the ball 10 times. That means that's ridiculous. And then you got Steph. I'm like, man, they just got Steph being a spot-up shooter. I'm like, nah. Give Steph the ball and let Steph cook. Like, let Steph cook. This team runs better when it's not LeBron centric in my book. Like, it been other stars that have been carrying this team. It's like Yeah, like Anthony Edwards. Unleash Anthony Edwards. Unleash some of these young guns, bro. It's not. I think it should be like how LeBron should be like how Bird was for the Dream Team. You know, come in, spot minutes, give them a boost. They got weapons galore on the U.S. team that are not getting used.
And they not being used, man. You see that, and that brings me to a funny take that I seen earlier last week with Nick Young
We always
and
we
the
always
Chinese
lead the medal though.
U.S. leading in medals. Uh,
And why
Anthony
didn't beat on the
Alcindor twice
team?
beat on the team.
I don't know. He is the person I would get off the team. He's too fucking slow. So he's like, take him off and get somebody else. They're gonna put Jalen Brown in his spot.
Well, I'll finish the thought and then I'll get back to Anthony's
Yeah.
chiming
Do
in
your
just
thing.
a second. But Nick Young, he on his social medias, he posts stuff about being a corner N-word. And that's guys that run the court and go straight to the corner or whatever. Well,
Yeah.
he made a take about Jason Tatum, saying Jason Tatum fresh off a championship run, and now he gets the taste of being the corner N-word. And with all these other stars on there, and it's kind of funny to me because I'm looking at it. He's being coached by the coach that beat him the first time he made the championship, Steve Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it could be a personal vendetta. I don't know. I don't have the insights to professional basketball players or whatever their thoughts are and how coaches run or whatever. But I mean, it just goes to show you that even a championship caliber guy, and especially a young gun, can be in these games, and you won't even see him showcase his talent because what we're looking at. Like we're looking at, we talked about KD and KD being a new, Olympic both out of men's and women's, leading scorer out of these people. And I mean, you have some people that get buckets out there. Passing on Lisa Leslie, and Leslie was a walking bucket.
And it just. But I think Steve Kerr is the wrong coach. To me, Steve Kerr is the most overrated coach of all time, next to Doc Rivers. I'm gonna be real with you. He inherited a Ferrari. Let's be real.
That's
all you had to do was drive straight. It's not like you had to really coach Golden State. Come on.
It's not wreck this trucker here, bro. That's real talk, dude.
Look, he inherited a Ferrari on the causeway, bro. Everybody knew Causeway Bridge is 23 miles straight. Yep. All you got to go.
You got these lanes and just go. Like, just don't crash this thing. That's all you got to do, man. And
for my non-Louisiana people, the Causeway Bridge is the 23-mile bridge over water. Is just straight. No turns, no zigzags. It's just straight. So
straight
that's what Steve Kerr. They said, here's this Ferrari, Steve. Drive across the causeway. Go to the North Shore. Go ahead, Steve. That's all they told him.
And that's all he had to do. Just take
off. He ruined James Wiseman. He ruined Jordan Poole. I mean, people not talking about this. Like, James Wiseman was the number 2 overall pick. He was a beast. He come to Golden State. The man lost his game. He ruined Jordan Poole some kind of way. Jordan Poole went from being like a max player to we don't even know what the fuck he is no more.
Nobody even know what he is now.
I mean, if I had Steph, Clay, and Draymond, bro, I guarantee you I could get one championship coaching. Guaranteed one.
Well, I mean, you could take away half and he still got 2. So, that's craziness. And that's the thing that I was getting ready to say as well. I think the men's team, nothing against Steve Kerr, but he's not the coach for this team. Like this team is got way too much depth. And if it wasn't for the chemistry well, I'll say the chemistry between Steph and KD and Bron's leadership, then it will look at a situation where it was in 08. Is it the 08 team that was the
Redeem team?
Bronze team?
No,
The team that got the bronze.
That was
So
04.
that was the 04. So
04.
the 04 team. Like they had, right pieces. It's just like it was just a bunch of pieces. Like
think about it. They had LeBron,
mesh.
Carmelo, and Wade on that team, and they didn't play him.
Like that, and that's craziness. And I mean,
That's why
these
we got
guys young.
And Larry Brown, he was a Piston coach at that time. I was mad at him for that. Like you got Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade on that team, and you don't play him. Like that's like with Steve Kerr. You have Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton, who's a flamethrower from the 3-point line.
Sitting there.
You don't play him. Like, how you don't play these people?
They just out there. They
But
got
you
the
play
jersey.
Embiid. My thing is, you played Embiid. I'm like, Embiid next time, don't accept it. I know he played well in the first half, but he don't fit the new international game. He's not as skilled as Joker. See, Joker could be slow, but Joker is skilled. He looks awkward as fuck out there. Like, if he's not playing another big guy, he's useless. People ask why he didn't play in certain games. You couldn't play him against Brazil like that. You couldn't play him against people with smaller people because he can't handle them. People would have ate America up.
And that's the thing. Like people, I guess I think people fall victim to circumstance, and I'm thinking because they'll get in front of a camera after a game and they'll be the greatest car salesman ever, and they'll speak, well, I didn't get this, I wasn't put in this position, I don't have this talent. Well, say, and I think of who's this dude, his name on tip of my tongue right now, Rudy Gobert. I think of Rudy Gobert. Mm-hmm. Rudy Gobert gets in front of the camera and he talks about, well, guess what? I got this defense. I'm this, that, and the third. Well, look what happens when you get put in situations. You get put in situations and he got abused. He got abused by Denver, got exposed. Yep. And, like, it's not that we don't see your talent, but we can't put you in certain situations, man. You can't keep talking yourself to put yourself in a situation and you're steady getting exposed. Like Joker just sitting there using, and you ain't doing nothing about it.
Eric, he got exposed in the Olympics. He got benched. The French said, you know what? Fuck your NBA all defensive players of the years. Sit your ass on the bench.
Yeah, all that stuff is irrelevant. Anything that's NBA wise, you get rid of it for FIBA because the rules are different.
The defensive player of the year is sitting on the bench. That tells you how trash he is. I've been saying Rudy Gobert is trash.
Yeah, these people up there talking, they talk, and then they get people, they get people fooled. They're like, oh, you know what? Who's missing?
And this is what I want to tell Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers. NFL players are more skilled, and people don't want to hear this. You know why? All you got to do is be 7 feet to be something in basketball. If you're 7 feet tall, you got a future in basketball. Doesn't matter what. You could be a shot blocker. Rudy Gobert is the fucking main reason I say this. I say because Rudy Gobert has no talent. He just tall. If Rudy Gobert was 6'5", he wouldn't be in the league.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Let's be real. If he was 6'5", Rudy Gobert would be in the league.
Rudy Gobert be up there looking for a job. Be like, say, bro.
He'll be with a paper or plastic. That's what he's
Man, look.
That's like me and you, Eric. If we were 7'2", we'll be in the fucking NBA doing it. NBA podcast.
Oh, man, look. Give me 7 feet, brother. Y'all got to wheel me out of this. You got to wheel me out this association, man. Look.
All you got to do is be 7'2", and you at least get a try. You ain't got to be a star. You can at least get a contract if you 7'2". Oh shit, he got potential. That's what they're gonna say. He got potential.
Me 7 feet, baby. Look, we on.
Oh man, I'm saying that's the first game with NBA players I watched from beginning to end in 2 years. My brother, I need you to watch more NBA games. Embiid was good in the first half, but he does not fit this team. He fits Like in the 90s, if Embiid was in the 90s, man, Embiid would be a beast. But he slows them down. To me, he slows them down. I normally don't watch NBA games.
Watch NBA game.
Nets games, I watch it.
His
I
own
wouldn't watch the
team.
Nets either. I
You
wouldn't
only
watch
watch
the
here and
Nets either.
there.
I wouldn't watch. No, it's only getting worse for y'all.
Well, right now, y'all ain't y'all got maybe 2 players is worth watching.
Rudy is not
Both
the true
named
defensive
Cam.
player of the year. His French teammate was. Wembanyama was the NBA player, the defensive player of the year. Rudy will be at Amazon stocking
packages. Hey man, look, he can reach the shelves. Like I said, bro,
Yeah.
why don't you reach that way up there for me, bro, and bring that down here so I can put it in the mailbox.
People, if I'm right or wrong, I'm like this. In football, you could be 6'6", 6'7". If you're trash, you don't make the field. You don't get on the field.
You out. That's exactly what's going on.
There's plenty 300-pound people who used to play football that don't play football. Shit. How many 7'4" people didn't play professionally in basketball? Let's be real. I'm like, think about it. If I'm like 7'2", shit, and all I gotta do is jump and block shots, man. I'll be the NBA defensive player of the year. All I gotta do is be 7'2".
Man, what? Man, what?
And have some sort of athleticism. You can't be a goofy 7'2" like Hasheed to beat, but as long as you got some athleticism about you. All you gotta do is you don't have some type of
some sort of coordination. You got
still have
some
like
sort of hand-eye coordination and 7 feet. Brother, you an MVP. You an automatic MVP front runner.
Yeah, indeed. I'm like, and to beat still have a 3 or 4 year career. Come on, man. Like
that's what I'm saying. You gotta have some type of coordination about yourself. Get your feet together.
I mean, if you somewhat coordinated and you are over 7 feet tall, you will be in the defensive player of the year running in basketball.
That's how the game is, man. It's hard to really look at somebody who's 7 feet and not name them as an MVP. Finals, being overall MVP, like it's tough. If you lasted in the game 5 years plus, 7 feet, somewhere down the line, you was an MVP. Barring Wembanyama, because Wembanyama on his way.
He will be an MVP 1 year. Then they have, you think about it. Embiid, he's an MVP.
That's what I'm saying. Embiid,
fucking Joker. Giannis is almost 7 feet. KD.
Right.
KD is 7 feet. Fuck what you say, KD. You ain't no 6'9", bro.
That boy ain't no man. This dude keeps saying that, brother. I don't care what you list yourself as, man. You taller than KD. So you taller than AD. You 7 feet.
Embiid. And he about the same height as Embiid. Talk about, no, they be lying about their heights. No, you're lying about your height.
Man, look, I don't know what's so wrong with being 7 feet, man. You tall. For real. Just own it.
And Yao Ming was amazing. He should have been the MVP, but Yao Ming was amazing. He was an amazing big man, though. He had touch. He was the first shooting big man. Like one of the first shooting big men you think about. Yao Ming could shoot threes. Like, he had touch.
And y'all can put the ball on the ground, man. He was the original guy.
Yao Ming was good. You just can't.
But y'all was a Hall of Famer, so it's really hard to say you find a 7-footer and it's not etched in the name or in the game of the NBA.
Yao Ming was great. Nah, Sean Bradley. Here you go. I got you. Sean Bradley was one. He was over 7 feet. And
all right.
I called him Nut Butter. That's why I called him Nut Butter. He always had nuts in his face.
Man.
That was Sean Bradley. If you want a poster, play the Mavericks. Somebody always dunked on Sean Bradley.
Man, half a dozen do have these guys posters. He
bro,
in countless rooms around the world getting dunked on.
Yes, I would have retired after that Tracy McGrady one. Like, I'm like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I don't want to play. Here's your jersey. I said, because
man,
you ain't gonna dunk on me. You ain't fighting afterwards. You ain't gonna dunk on me like that. That shit seemed like it was personal. Tracy McGrady must have hated this dude. That was personal. Me and Tracy with two hands.
Some days you just feel it, like you just know. Kind of like how this they highlighted VC and his Olympic dunk. Like sometimes you just all thing you see is the basket. You don't even care who in the way, no matter how tall they are.
At least VC cleared him, so it's like he cleared me. I'm better with that. I'm better than you jumping over me. That's amazing. Tracy McGrady put his this man's face.
It's all left.
Sean Bradley knew the fucking soap Tracy McGrady used on his balls, man. That's how bad. That's how close he was. And like I said, you do that to me, bro, I gotta retire, and it gotta be an automatic fight.
There's got to be a duel afterwards. So you gotta find a glove and just slap this man in his face. Like one of us gotta go.
One of us gotta die after that. Like, you ain't gonna dunk on me and think we gonna be cool afterwards. You gonna dunk on me like that? Like, you couldn't get me with the stomach. You couldn't lean away. You couldn't get me with the elbow and dunk on me.
I just leaned to it. T-Mac was in the menace mode.
This man open leg dunked this on this man. This man was.
It was straight up menace mode.
But think about it. Sean Bradley had a long NBA career. He's 7 feet, like 5. He had a long career, and he's garbage. And he was on Space Jam. How the fuck did Sean Bradley make Space Jam?
You got to roll in Space Jam. That's what I'm saying. You can't just roll past these 7-footers, man. Look, can't just roll past them.
Mike, I just want to know, Mike Jordan. You had all these other like NBA stars, and you picked Sean Bradley.
He picked Sean Bradley. He wanted Sean Bradley in the movie.
The Monstars didn't take his talent. He just didn't have any. That's why his character was stupid. That's why the big skinny one was stupid as hell, because he ain't had no talent for him to take.
He just took his height. He's like, just put the height in this, man. I mean, I can say height at least.
I guarantee you the one who touched the ball and got his talent was pissed off like that. This one got Charles Barkley. This one got Muggsy Bogues. This one Patrick Ewing. And I get Sean Bradley. How the fuck do I get
Bradley? Sean Bradley. That's crazy.
Sean Bradley. Okay, but prayers up to Nate Robinson too, though. Nate Robinson was putting us to face to 7 feet tall people too. Yeah, but Nate Robinson was a freak of nature. And people don't realize Nate Robinson was a football player first, though. He was a cornerback first. That's what I'm saying. So
look at that. Look how these work coincide. You know, we just had a Hall of Famer. You know, he took his talent from basketball, went to football, got a Hall of Fame career for being a football player. Julius Peppers, proud of you, boy. You showed up, man. You did that thing on Saturday, man.
I used to hate Julius Peppers, bro. I used to hate Julius Peppers, but we had to play them bitches to you. And Julius Peppers used to wreak havoc on us.
UNC, man, look, this man put UNC. He rep UNC well. That's all I believe that.
I love the UNC part. I didn't like the fucking Carolina Panthers part.
Nah, that pro career, man. Like this, man, you
that's what I'm talking about.
Like, damn, bro, don't you just go away? Leave me alone. Nah, you gonna wreak havoc on your team.
Speaking of the Olympics, bro, this is my sport now. This is my new sport. This guy here is my hero of the Olympics. That guy, you see, is it showing up? No, it won't show up. That'd be great. Yeah, there we go. That's my hero of the Olympics. No gear. This man had no gear. No funny stance. That boy just pull out the blammer and shooting.
This man said, look here. I'm gonna
This is
pull
my
up.
hero.
This man just
So
pull
this is
up.
like I never thought I'd get into Olympic shooting. Look how these other
Man,
people are. Look how he's looking at the
everybody else
thing.
got
He just
on
shooting.
gear, headgear,
Look at this zesty
got
motherfucker at
skins
the bottom.
on.
It's the bottom left. Look at this zesty motherfucker. You
This
shoot the bitch
man,
like this. This is
that
like an
boy got
anime,
the
bro.
extra seasoning in this shot. This man said, and look what he holding. This man said, "Look, I'm gonna make a mark, all right. Put a hole in the world with this piece."
You notice you don't see any Americans in those pictures, right?
Nah, we can't qualify for that.
We suck. You know who the Americans needed, man? They needed this guy. The American needed this guy.
Running your spot like DJ from San Andreas.
Shit. You know what? I might start training for shooting because I'm like, shit. Our American teams suck. Where can I sign up to shoot?
Man, look, and that's the other point that I wanted to bring up. Thank you for reminding me. So Anthony said, America is leading medals, but we also carry the most athletes in the games. I think we had 500 some odd athletes that came into the game. So obviously we're gonna get medals. Well, I ain't gonna say obviously, but we got so many chances to place and get medals versus other countries. So that's one way or the other. We gonna leave with something. We leaving with something.
We didn't do it in shooting. I'm like, who are the motherfuckers in shooting in 3-on-3 basketball? I'm pissed off about 3-on-3 basketball.
Didn't we get bronze?
How can I get down? No, we didn't get shit. The women got bronze. The men stuck with Jim Abbott. They won like 1 or 2 games. They fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Look, do not make me get the old squad back together with me, Nasty, and Joe, and we go show you how to win a fucking medal.
Man,
not but
Nasty.
Get the band back together.
You heard this, man. Go find Joe. I'm gonna be the coach.
That's it. Do not make us get the band back together and show you how to fucking win a medal 3-on-3. I'm like,
3-on with the Olympic rules at that.
Oh hell yeah! We'd have been busting their ass. We'd have been busting other countries' ass and talking shit.
Boy, look here.
Like, where do I sign up? How do I get into the Olympics for 3-on-3?
I mean, in current shape right now. So I don't know how often Nasty, get himself together.
4 years of training.
But if y'all talking about right now, y'all talking about y'all. So everybody will be 4 decades at least. And I mean, we can run out there at that age and still place, still medal. Hold us in.
At least get a bronze, bro. Like, god damn. Like, I was watching these games. I said, these dudes are horrible. Who the fuck are these dudes? Jimmy Fredette looked horrible. Everybody else was horrible. I didn't even know the rest of the people's name. I'm like, I never heard of these people in my life. The 3-on-3 men's basketball team was trash. I said, where were the brothers? Where were the brothers on the 3-on-3 team? Look, I don't mean to go there. I don't mean to go there, but it's fucking basketball. You need some brothers on your team. You need some motherfuckers to go up and rebound, dunk on the motherfucker. You need some aggression on your team. There was no brothers on the team.
He messed up, man.
How you gotta have a brother, at least one chocolate chip on the team, at least one, bro. Like one, dude, like one.
Nope. Yeah, that's what he messed up at.
And
now lesson learned. Now lesson learned.
Field hockey. This is not golf. This is basketball.
Or if Nike was really, that vindictive, say, bro, could have just sent Jaylen Brown to a 3-on-3 team. Say, bro, you at least play for the 3-on-3 team.
Well, they say that NBA players can't do it because you gotta, qualify at tournaments and shit like that. I get it. FIBA put the rules in. So why don't we get the big 3 players to go play?
To tell you, man, look, they got a bunch of dogs in Big 3.
Give me Michael Beasley. Like Michael Beasley and all them. We win.
Hey,
We're the brothers. Where all the brothers? That's all I want to know. Where the brothers? And look at that roster. These dudes, this look like the 1960 teams back in the days. They looked horrible. They looked, I'm like 3-on-3 and shooting. I'm like, we need some brothers in shooting. Get some of them motherfuckers who out there want to shoot motherfuckers. Put them on the Olympic team. I guarantee you they do better than the shooting.
Yeah, what's going on with this round? But that could be a build up. There'll be a build up in 28.
Redeem team for shooting and 3-on-3. For shooting in 3-on-3 because I'm surprised America didn't place in shooting. I'm like, all the fucking shootings we have in America, we didn't place in shooting.
Because they ain't catching nobody off guard. Because most of these dudes, they want to catch brothers off guard, want to catch people sleeping. They want to go to schools where people can't fight back or account for something. That's what that bull crap was.
They go, okay, we got a sport for y'all now.
Nah, you can take all that aggression, all that whatever. Now you can go and represent the country and get you a medal. And guess what? The medal worth at least something.
Yeah, we can go to Chirac and get some of them people and shoot and go on our shooting team.
Man, look, you want to sit here and pop off so bad now? Like, go win a medal. Go win you a gold medal.
We couldn't get nobody out the group to go shoot. I mean, we could.
Y'all burning time, man. Y'all wasting time.
I'm just saying, we could get nobody from none of the roughest hoods to go be on our shooting team. I mean, because obviously the people who was on our shooting team sucked. they fucked sucked.
Well, because we would know where to be found. You let a man that just walked him down. That boy had one hand in his pocket. At first, I thought he didn't have no ears on. I thought he didn't even have protection for his ear. I'm like, say, bro, this dude just walked out there. He ain't even stretching nothing. That boy
just came out there and said, you know
came out here casual, like,
hand the pocket.
I got
it. Let me say, he said he picked this up at his ex-wife's birthday.
Talking about he wanted his dog.
I'm going to be the ex-wife. This motherfucker just came out, got a silver medal, no gear, no nothing. No earplugs, no nothing. Just
all right. Casual, silver, light work.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm really here watching a shooting competition. I'm like, man, look at this dude, grandpa. I'm looking like his grandpa. I pulled up. All he was missing was the cigarette.
That's all he needed. Good. That's all he needed.
I'm mad he didn't get gold. If he'd have got gold, I'd have been enjoyed it if he'd have got gold. I'd have been like, yes, that's the perfect story. I need that in the movie. I need somebody to find this dude and do a movie for him. I need to know this. That was great. That was a
man. Cast this dude to be the new Agent 47. If you go do Hitman, you gotta hire this dude for real. He already got the memes rolling. Yeah, get this man on the silver screen.
Man, definitely. And in gymnastics, of course, there's a lot of drama going on. The lady Michaela, a guy named Maroney, I think, was talking shit before the Olympics, and then so the goat backed it up, and now she's calling for people to stop bullying her. I'm like, just shut your fucking mouth. Why don't you talk shit to Simone Biles about Simone Biles and her team? And Simone Biles was on that Redeem Team shit. They was on that Redeem Team shit.
She was already coming in there with her bag. Like, she started off the Olympics telling y'all, man. She told y'all. She said FAA, FO, FAAFO. She told y'all, like, y'all did not listen. And look here, it then she's talking about, making another, it's early rumblings, but chances are you're going to see her in LA for 28.
She did this around pregnant. She was pregnant.
She
won a
pregnant?
gold medal pregnant. That's the rumble.
Now,
I keep seeing that shit all over social
I
media.
seen it one time, and I haven't seen it since.
I kept seeing it. So if she did that shit pregnant, I'm like, goddamn.
If she did her bag like that, nah, y'all boys ain't seen nothing. Cause
like,
look at the last lady that was in her prime while pregnant, she'd have elevated to a whole nother level. And I'm talking about Queen Serena. So,
oh yeah,
the rumors be true about her. Oh, is it? if we see what's true with her, Simone, and she elevate herself, Lord, y'all boys go.
She is so great.
and
as you just said, Mo, to the people who are bullying her, fuck you.
But the U.S. is good at running. Yeah, you want to know why? They got the brothers and sisters on the team. Why are they good at running? Once again, 3-on-3 basketball, they had no brothers. And you wonder why you didn't place.
And see what's going on.
What the fuck was Jimmer Frenette doing on that fucking team?
Let's be
He's trying to redeem himself. The man said, look, I'm tired of y'all looking at me in the light that I failed.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't want to offend white people, but fuck it. It's going to happen. The most athletic people in the world are brothers. We can run faster. We can jump higher. You need them in sports.
They have one brother on the 3-on-3 squad. He just didn't play.
But you didn't play him.
He didn't play.
See how you messed up?
He probably can jump higher than all of them.
Quick point on the running part. Now, I seen this report more than once. So they made Sha'Carri and your girl Shelly Ann, they made them walk. Like, and Shelly Ann had to drop at the last minute, but Sha'Carri was like, you know what, I'm gonna still participate in my sport, but I need them to start boxing off where these athletes go for the village, for where they stay and have to, do what they need to do, and get them a beeline to where the events are being held at. Because there's no way that two big names like that should have to pull up talking about, oh, well, they got to go through the public and they got to walk around for an hour just to get to what the event is and miss the chance to warm up.
They know what they were doing.
So Shelly Ann already got her. She already got her resume. She already got her legacy cemented. But Sha'Carri, for her first round out, like, she got to walk an hour. Like, as big as the name as Sha'Carri, Richardson is, then you there's no way. There's no way.
This is why I blame America. Why didn't somebody go get her Uber? Why somebody didn't go get her one of them little scooter motherfuckers, put on the back of a scooter and get her to the fucking building?
I'm about to tell
you. We'd have found the car. We'd have picked her up. She would have got to that motherfucking
place. Get the woman a golf cart. Fuck.
Something. She wouldn't have been walking. What? And then she fucked around and still got silver. She fucked around and got silver.
And got the silver. Like,
have you guys talked about the one cat who ran the 1500 and literally gave it all the last 50
he literally just cranked it to fourth gear and came back from he had at least, I want to say, I'm trying to recall. Say he had like 15 between them, him and the leader. And how this dude just cranked it to fourth gear and just came back. Man, that boy,
did that also in the 400. They did that in the 400 last night too. Boys was in the back of the shit, and the black guy almost passed out and won though. He took off.
You talk about giving it everything that man had and then some. Yeah. Jesus, that's what the Olympics is all about. Just saying.
America's great at running. That's what that lets me know. We know how to run, but we can't shoot. or play 3-on-3 basketball. That's what
we get everything else though. I mean, what we had?
We can't shoot.
Last time I seen it was 91. Let me look. How many medals we have right now?
Then you know what's interesting? An interesting sport, steeplechasing. And that was actually
horse jumping.
Yeah, steeplechase was a race where they were jumping over hurdles in the water and shit. And this one Kenyan, I think it was Ethiopian, almost killed himself. I saw that shit live. I said, God, he was trying to run and jump over a hurdle and fuck himself up. Prayers out to that man.
The one event that I actually enjoyed was the synchronized swimming. What athletes those women are.
That's the thing to look at.
What athletes?
That's nice. You're moonwalking in the water. Sometimes moonwalking in the water.
When we did the show 2 weeks ago, I said that was one of the ones I was looking forward to. Because you know how coordinated you have to be. Like, how do you get on the same page? Because they're not talking. They excuse me, they listening for cues. And whatever cue they on, like they are so coordinated. Like that is by far the most impressive thing, or one of the most impressive things that I see in all Olympics is synchronized swimming, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're amazing athletes.
I like diving. And one dude they're talking about that French dude who lost pole vaulting because, sometimes I guess when you're blessed, like his body cleared, everything else cleared, but
not old boy.
Yeah. Easy, big fella.
Down, boy.
Boy, what a way to lose a gold medal. He was going for a fucking world record. He said, I got the back over. I got the front. He hit the fucking pole.
Easy, big
fella. Oh, shit.
I couldn't wait 10 minutes to bang some French trick. Fuck.
Damn. See, man, sometimes you can't help yourself. The leotards be riding, and you know they got that nice feel to them, and before you know it, you're like, damn, man, this is not the right time. But
to think about it, man, you practice all year round a medal. Yeah, 4 years. When you get to the point of about to break a world record, and you get everything over but your jump.
Like, damn, bro, like. Woo!
Oh, damn.
Well,
I'm sorry, coach. I need to go to your coach. I'm sorry, coach. He got a mind of his own, coach.
You can't even explain that to coach. Coach gonna be like, you know what, bro? You made it in medal, but you damn sure won. You won in life, bro.
Exactly. You're winning in life, pal.
You won. You about to get all kind of offers.
Boy, I'm about to tell you. That boy sponsorship is about to be off the chain.
Boy, oh man, how did you lose? Oh man,
my dick got in the way.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. Like in front of your home country, so it's like, yeah, we about to win the
we about to do it, and then y'all like, wow. Well.
But I can't even get mad at that, bro. It's all a part of the plan for the world. We gave the Olympics view. The new NFL is back. The numbers going to fall. The Olympics about to end Sunday, man.
So the Olympics are over Sunday.
Yeah, so
we about to be done with the Olympics, Anthony.
Yeah, once basketball is over, I'm not watching the Olympics anymore. I'm pretty much good.
Yeah, pretty much track and field is over.
Yeah. Once they're going to do the relays, I think. Once the relays and basketball is over,
that's it.
I don't give a shit about.
I don't care about golf. I don't care about soccer. I don't care about archery except for that one cat. I think his event's over anyway. The one guy with the guy.
You talking about shooting?
Didn't he wear
my
sandals?
Fucking hero. That's my motherfucking spirit animal. This is my motherfucking spirit animal. Right there.
You need to use that pick when necessary.
Yes, D. This is my motherfucking spirit animal. I don't give a shit Like, man, you know what? You come in my house, that's all you gonna fucking see.
Yeah.
Hell, even Turkish hitman can get to the Olympics.
Oh, this dude had no gear.
Nothing.
Man said, "Fuck it, pop." It's over.
That's where I'm at. Look, don't mess with me.
I'm saying we got all these so-called gangsters in the United States, and we didn't even place in shooting. We need to get a team together. We need to get a team.
No, I told you. No. The thing about it is,
I don't want to hear shit. Look, you youngsters, I don't want to hear shit about your stick talk and all that other shit y'all be talking about and choppers and all that. Bring your ass to the Olympics. We need motherfuckers in the Olympics that can hit a target. This
Exactly.
motherfucker
Why are we
said,
sending top shot guys to the Olympics? Come on.
come on, man, well, all you Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, all you motherfuckers who want to gangbang, go do something for your country. Go on the shooting team.
I'm about to tell you, it wasn't up for Snoop. Snoop almost the country's mascot. So
I'm
come
like,
on,
why
man.
Snoop didn't get on a shooting team? We know
Y'all
he
can
shot
do
somebody
something.
back in the day. Why the fuck Snoop ain't on the fucking shooting team?
Hey, look.
Why isn't an Army Ranger on the shooting team? Come on.
I don't know, man.
America has pissed me off with 3-on-3 shooting and shooting. Really. It really pissed me off with those two things. I'm like, all America's about basketball and guns. we can't play in 3-on-3 basketball.
We can't get
shooting.
it. Can't
get a bronze medal in shooting.
God no.
Look, I guarantee you this saucy motherfucker at the bottom got placed. I guarantee you he got a fucking medal. I guarantee you he got a fucking medal.
Say, man, that dude, everything looked lined up too. Like if you look at the corner of everything, you look at the corner of his eye, that's lined up in the middle of that. I'm pretty sure where that red dot is. That boy jacket lined up in the middle. That boy barrel lined up in the middle. Like,
imagine your last words. That nigga tried to rob. He tried to rob you. You see him pulling that bitch out like that.
Like,
just kill me now. Just kill me now.
All of them dudes look like they could be bad guys for John Wick for real.
This shit look like an anime, bro. This shit look like a fucking anime. All this shit. You got a chick in the windbreaker. He got a windbreaker on. Like he has a
man.
New Avengers work place.
And we couldn't place. We couldn't get one medal in shooting.
We would not nope. I told you because they get somebody off guard.
Look, Eric, I don't want to hear nobody. Nobody talk about shooting in America for the next 4 years. Because we needed that shit in the Olympics. I don't want to hear nothing about no guns. Anytime I see a motherfucker showcase guns, say, why you wasn't in the Olympics?
In 28, they ain't got no excuse. In 28, you're going to be in LA.
You're about to be in Los Angeles.
Everybody that you just called out,
go to Compton.
Somebody just pull a number. Somebody just pull up. For real.
Go to Compton. Let's go. Let's go to Compton. Look, you ain't even got to get a team. Just go to fucking Compton.
That's all you got to do.
Motherfuckers from Compton.
Only even in Compton. Somebody pull up. Win you a medal.
Look, what you want to do for your country, your hometown? Come on.
I'm about to tell you.
We going to Compton. We're going to get some motherfuckers off the street. To do better than the motherfucking shooting team we got now.
Get your life together.
I mean, how the fuck you place is shooting? I don't want to see any more mass shootings. I don't want to see anything about guns in America for the next 4 years. It pissed me off that bad. I'm like, I know we gonna place in shooting. All we do is shoot in America. I know we gonna place.
Somebody gotta show me something. You better leave here with something.
Exactly. Go grab some motherfucker from Chicago because it's the murder capital of the United States. Bring them to Los Angeles. What's the problem?
Something. There's John Wick's last word. Where's my dog? I'm just saying we couldn't bring nobody. We couldn't get nobody that had some experience in shooting. We couldn't get none of these mad shooters, get them out of jail, let them shoot them on some shit. Like they want to shoot shit, shoot that target. We can't get nobody. We get all these shooting shits into America, and we place damn near last in shooting. Like we got all. I don't want to. No, y'all. That's it.
So give me some top shot guy and shoot these motherfuckers out. Come on, US. You gotta do better than that. Oh no, they got him.
We lost the host.
That actually, going to the basketball game. That's the first game I've watched from beginning to end in 2 years.
Well, I mean, at least it got your interest on there, and at least it looks like the NBA is doing their job, because this is the one Olympic game where you had the U.S. team face the most NBA talent ever. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I guess what Adam Silver is doing, expanding the game, is working. And it's also
the NBA is a business, and they're out to make money. Ask Amazon.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. You making that point from 2 weeks ago. And I hope that, because TNT kind of they sent the suit on that as well. I kind of hope that they kind of win that side of that, because they don't deserve to lose rights. I don't even care if you have that rights for NBA on TNT, the post game and pregame show, to just get that going, because that chemistry can't be duplicated. It can't be bought. Like, you're gonna miss out on so much if the group of guys can't get together and do a show. Even with Sir Charles stepping down after the year, and I mean, who knows if he steps down, if if TNT can't pull off the impossible.
That's a 3/4 shot that they're gonna try to attempt, and I don't see it. I'm sorry.
Well, I hope it pulls off the impossible, because, like I said, I know what the money that TNT got or whatever.
Fucking technical difficulties and shit. Fucking soundboard start tripping,
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the fucking soundboards all tripping. Man, what the fuck? I heard something shout out. I said, "Oh shit!" Then I couldn't hear y'all. So I'm like, "Oh fuck it, let me go back out."
See,
but man. Let's see. They didn't want me to say what I was about to say about fucking shooting shit. That's what fucking happened.
Yeah, that exactly. Just putting the plug on you.
No, we don't need. We don't. No, I was saying for the next 4 years, I don't want to hear shit about guns in America. Yeah, all I'm gonna do is tell people we place damn near last in shooting. So I don't even think y'all can hit me.
Oh, we gonna find the result of the games. We gonna post that. We'll have. I have it ready for next show. Don't even worry about it.
Dude, that means we can't hit shit. So we don't need to be having no guns if we can't aim and hit shit. We got motherfuckers in a red rubber suits doing better than us. Oh man, but look, it's NFL time, and Izzy is getting closer to get this trophy. I have fucking ordered it. He's closer to get this fucking trophy.
Yep.
Cool.
He owned over everybody. With the bragging rights of everybody with the right pickles.
I don't know about you all, but
gotta give him acceptance speech and whatnot.
To an extent, who gives a shit about overhyped exhibition games? To an extent.
No, for rookies, I'm more want to see how the rookies do than. Well, that's what preseason's for.
Giants Lions, the example. How long are the regulars going to play? A series? If that.
Probably none.
Why should I, to an extent, why should I go out my way to watch it?
Because of that fight. Because of Malik Neighbors fighting.
Exactly. It's the only reason. And most of the players will not be on the field at the same time.
And with these 3 games, you kind of already know who's going to make the roster, so you move accordingly with that. And it's like what Mo was saying, the guys that you just got on the team, you get to see how they look. You kind of impressed with, how your team will work with that talent. So you know that they will do something other than what you've seen in the team practice or the joint practice, and them kind of laying off the gas a little bit. But overall, it kind of sets the scene up. You may give or take. The only team that I know that kind of gets that counts these preseason games like that is Baltimore, because Baltimore, I'm still waiting for them to lose a preseason game.
Right.
Like, it don't matter what they send out. It's like, okay, yep, we was down 3 touchdowns with 5 minutes to go, and before you know it, you wake up in the next morning like, say, bro, how Baltimore still won this game? Like, they had it, like it was over. Like, they even gave up themselves somehow. Whatever, I don't know.
I'm looking at it, the preseason thing for the only team that preseason matters will probably be the Patriots, because they don't know who their starting quarterback gonna be. The one they picked third. Joe Milton is outperforming Drake May. Who was on the show that said Drake May was a fucking bust?
Didn't you say it? Didn't you say it? I mean, you just had a whole campaign about it.
I'm like, well, a 6th round pick in Joe Milton. And I also said Joe Milton was going to be a steal. I wanted the Saints to get Joe Milton because he had a cannon and he can run. Joe Milton is outperforming your 3rd overall pick.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They have rumblings that Joe Milton might be the starting quarterback.
So what does he offer that the other guy don't?
First of all, he's faster, got a better arm.
Okay.
Drake May looks horrible in practice. Maybe he's a game time player. Maybe he's Tim Tebow, but he looks horrible in fucking practice.
Do not compare. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, because Tebow looked horrible in practice. So he looked also horrible the first three quarters of the game. But you ain't gonna say that's neither here.
But he looks great in overtime.
He looked great on the bench too. For that 1 year, he looked great on the bench.
And don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, Drake May is struggling. Maybe people need to stop picking that number 10 in New England. Number 10 is bad luck.
It's just not the one for you out there, because it didn't work for Jimmy G. It didn't work for Mac Jones. Not working for Drake May. So stop picking that number. Just I don't know. Pick 11. Use 11.
Yeah, pick 11. That's Drew Bledsoe. It ain't gonna work out good for you either for Drew Bledsoe. You don't pick that number either. Oh man, it's like stuff like the Patriots and the Panthers game. I'm gonna watch, because they're gonna actually be playing hard. Like, you want to watch a team that sucks, like because they're gonna play more of their players because they need preseason.
Yeah.
Like, if it's a good team like the 49ers or like the Chiefs, they're not going to play Pat Mahomes probably this whole preseason. You're not going to see Pat.
And nor should they. Nor should they.
You're not going to see Pat or Travis Kelce this whole preseason. I mean, all the good teams preseason don't mean nothing. But I'm interested in the Saints preseason because we in the middle. So it's like, I want to see who's after Derek Carr. So that's why I'm interested in the preseason.
Okay, who is after Derek Carr as of right now?
Spencer Rattler and Jake Hayner.
Okay.
So Spencer Rattler is looking good. I want to see if it translates to the field.
To game time, to real speed.
So I'll have to see that. And teams like that, even the fucking Commanders, just to see how Jaden Daniels will be doing. They're gonna ruin that man's career.
He's gonna be sacked a lot by the New York Giants. Just saying.
Well, y'all defense looking real stout, man.
Izzy's neighbor's going to get his ass kicked. He reminds me of OBJ. That's the LSU receivers.
No. He's not OBJ.
He might be better than OBJ. He got the potential to be better than OBJ. Overhyped ass. I said it.
I said,
Well,
he has the
you
ability.
can say it, but that man also got him a ring, so I
he got him a
am
ring.
no longer inclined to say it.
I'm gonna say it. He is the most overrated number one receiver almost in history. He's fucking overrated. He was a number two receiver, masking as a number one.
He was a slot. Is it safe to say he was more of a slot receiver than a wide receiver?
He was more like that second guy. See what it was? Victor Cruz was the guy, and then OBJ came. That's when OBJ had his greatest years. And when OBJ is the guy, I don't know, something is off. He has a meltdown.
He's the guy. When he's the guy, he's not. He don't stay healthy.
He had a meltdown in the New York days. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. To me, OBJ was always overrated. Like, he was overrated. Like, he didn't really, like, he did stuff, but it was like a guy who's talented. He did like normal shit for a guy who's talented. He had one miraculous catch, and that put OBJ on the map.
And they still lost the game. That's what I remember about that game and that catch. They still lost the game.
You still lost.
The Cowboys.
And it's like when he went to the Rams, he had another receiver. See, he went to the Rams. He had Cooper Kupp, who was a triple crown runner that year.
In the Super Bowl, they couldn't until he got hurt. They weren't stopping him.
You know why? They were doubling Cooper Kupp. So he had 1-on-1 with trash ass Eli Apple. So he better be Eli Apple.
The immortal Eli Apple.
You better be Eli Apple. See what I mean? He's a number two receiver. OBJ is a number two receiver. Oh yeah, he's deadly as you being on your second best corner. He's deadly on your third best corner. But you put somebody like Sauce Gardner on him, OBJ gonna go 4 for 37 or some shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to OBJ?
It's like, do you guys think he makes Miami better?
He can't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
It don't hurt
to have him. They don't need him. They got 2 number ones on Miami. They don't need him.
Well, they got a stud running back. They got a few stud running backs.
It's like, okay, you're on the team. Okay.
Congratulations.
I don't like OBJ in Miami.
He can get into trouble down here.
Party cities.
He can get into trouble down here.
Well, I don't think it matters.
Party city. I don't know. He did focus in LA, but Miami's a different animal.
Yeah. There's nothing
he
like
might be doing lines of coke off of strippers' asses or some shit out there. I don't know. But yeah, OBJ to me, like I said, he could have been a Hall of Fame if he kept his head straight. But then, as I started seeing it, he reached his peak too early. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, that makes sense.
Well, it's like he reached his peak too early, and then people figured him out, and then he went to the Rams and got a resurgence, and that's because he needs another number one on the side of him.
Because he did nothing in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
When he's the number one guy, except for those first couple years in New York, because I don't know, he was good in New York. I'll give him that.
But he was too much of a diva.
I ain't gonna say great. He was good in New York.
He was not great. Great is Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Alvin Johnson.
He was good. He was good.
That tier of receiver. He's good. He wasn't great.
He was good. He was a B tier receiver in New York. I'll give him that. B tier receiver in New York. That's the number 2 receiver in my book. If you ain't A tier, mean is you D guy. You look like Justin Jefferson catching the ball over 3 people. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
We need it. Just Jay Jettis, get it. I'm just gonna throw it up. You go get it. That's a number 1 receiver. Mm-hmm. Stephon Diggs for a while was a number 1 receiver before he started losing his fucking mind. I don't know what's up with these fucking receivers. Maybe they get CTE. like they did the Saints. We need a play. Jump up and go get it. That's the number one receiver to me. Like, you know what? Don't matter who's on me, throw it up. I got it.
The ball, Devontae Adams.
If Neighbors becomes that type of wide receiver, oh boy.
But first, you gotta get DJ straight.
First of all, I'm gonna say this again. He will not finish as the Giants' starting quarterback.
You better hope not.
He won't.
He needs. That's one quarterback that needs preseason. He needs to get as many reps as he can get.
Well, they gave him the money, so clearly they got to do something.
He will not finish. Thank God.
There's a good quarterback draft coming out again.
You know what?
I'll tell you what. All these quarterbacks who have signed big money contracts. Thank Daniel Jones.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, clearly they already did that, but what we looking for is what the Giants gonna do. Like I think the Giants gonna pull the Denver, and Denver they say, you know what? I don't care about the money. Don't play here.
Sit your ass on.
Don't play here. We done. I'll pay you whatever tonight.
So you saying they're gonna keep shining? They're gonna keep shining Johnson them? Tell them say no. Look, bro, don't even wear our shit.
The building at all. You can't come in here. Don't come in here.
They told him don't wear red, blue, don't wear white. Take
none of these system. Give me all my stuff back. Give me my playbook. Give me my uniform. Give me my logo.
Give me
out of here.
Everything.
Give me the iPad. Give me all that shit back.
Who's y'all backup quarterback? Drew Lock, huh?
Yes, Drew Lock.
That needs to be y'all starter.
Drew Lock?
Yeah, he needs to be y'all starter.
Is it that much of an upgrade? Is it that much more of an upgrade than Derek Carr?
They're about the same, but he has something special to that kid. He's younger than Derek Carr, so I could take that. Derek Carr old and doing stupid shit still as an older person. But Drew Lock is way better to me than Daniel Jones. I see that.
We'll
to
see.
Me, when that kid is on the field, he got like a swag about him. And, receivers and shit respond to that shit. Like a confident-ass quarterback. Let's see Daniel Jones. They be like, oh, shit. Here we go again. Like CJ. Oh, shit. Here we go again. OBJ was the second receiver on the round.
No, he was number 2.
He was number 2. It was Cooper.
Unless you talk about the actual number, like he wore the number 3.
Because that other cat he's probably talking about wasn't there yet.
Yeah, but
Puka wasn't there yet.
He wasn't there yet.
Yeah, you talk about that cat. But they had another guy. I'm trying to think of this young receiver name, man.
Not Van Jefferson. I know Van Jefferson was on that team.
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson didn't live up to the hype.
Oh, hell no.
Well, I mean, when OBJ was there, he was kind of a third option. I'm going to say he was the third option.
But it was definitely OBJ number 2.
Yeah.
That's what made him deadly. Eric the Browns might do the same with Watson. His time is closing. I mean, think about this. The damn Browns have so many QBs. They got 3 solid QBs. If Deshaun Watson gets hurt, you got Jameis Winston and you got your boy Huntley from the Ravens to back him up.
Just Jameis
That's
alone.
not much of a drop off. It's not a drop off.
It's not a drop off at all. So,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they getting the ball. They now. Granted, depending on what version of who you're getting, the ball is getting where you want it to go.
Anywhere.
Watson,
going up.
J-Bo going to throw that thing all over the field, and Huntley proved that he could step in big time games and big time situations. So,
and if they get Ayuk, watch out for the Browns.
And I don't know.
He hasn't been traded to Pittsburgh yet.
Nah, but it's the Browns, Steelers, and Patriots was in the running, but he said he's not going to the Patriots. He said
Pats is out.
He gave up the Patriots. San Francisco didn't like the package with Pittsburgh, and I didn't know about the Browns deal, but
the Browns fucking up their own deal. They don't want to give up Amari Cooper. Fuck Amari Cooper. Get Ayuk, who's a younger playmaker. Fuck that. That's an easy fucking fix.
What to say? I would trade Ayuk for Cooper.
I guess they don't want to burn themselves again because look what the last time they just said. You know what? Let's throw a bunch of money at it and see if that takes care of the problem.
But the fucking Patriots do $32 million a year at Ayuk. They were desperate.
San Francisco didn't like. San Francisco wants a player, so I guess Pittsburgh did throw out a player that fits for San Francisco. So overall, both parties got to agree. You got to be like, okay, cool, I'll go here. And San Francisco will be like, all right, I'm cool with what y'all sending me, and do whatever
wait it out.
Do.
You just gotta wait it out.
But ultimately, it's gonna wind up being what it was when they was in that same situation with Debo. He's gonna be like, you know what? I don't think I like this other side of the world anyway. The grass may be greener where I am.
I'm like, just wait it out. If I'm one of these teams, because if Ayuk wants out, they're gonna get desperate towards the trade deadline. Because they're gonna want something. So just wait it out.
Yeah, that's basically, and that's what it's going to wind up being. But prepare to start coming to camp because it don't make no sense to lose out on your money.
Yeah, you're going to come to camp. And if I was him, I would ball out. And then week 5 or 6, fake an injury.
Exactly. Oh, I got a headache. Oh, my leg's cramping. Fake an injury.
I would ball out for like 4 or 5 weeks to show people that, hey, you know what? I'm good. Hamstring tightness. I can't run. Now you can't take my money because you can't. The thing is,
because you already showed up. You already earning it, so
you can't tell me my hamstring not tight. That doesn't show up on anything. I feel a little tightness in my hamstring. I can't run, coach. I'll sit my ass down, get paid.
Sorry, coach.
It's gonna suck if you own him in fantasy football. That's gonna suck.
Yeah.
But if I'm Ayuk, I'm a ball out for like 4 or 5 weeks.
At that point, it don't matter.
And then hamstring. Oh man, coach, it just don't activate. Hamstring don't activate. Can't run, coach. Sit down and drink some Gatorade.
Yep.
That's what I do.
And we'll try again next week.
Then next week, coach, it's still tight, coach. Oh, man, I don't know what's going on. I need that Deshaun Watson treatment, man. I need that Deshaun Watson rub down, man. And his hamstrings ain't good. These fucking hamstrings ain't good, man, coach.
Hey, coach, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying.
Week 8 is I think it's the deadline. They're gonna trade him by week 8. You'll be out of there. Then all of a sudden, I'm back, coach. I'm good, coach. So it's like with the Ayuk situation, they missed their window. I told that to the 49ers fans, so they better win this year. Because Brock Purdy about to get paid a ridiculous amount of money. And when you do that, I'm gonna get a rookie quarterback and build around him. You got to win within 4 years. Oh, it doesn't work. Then you got to blow the team up.
Are they on year 3 of Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
Okay. This is year 3 for him.
So their window is like here. Brock Purdy gets paid next year. So you have to win this year or blow it up. That's what.
Well, happens. I mean, they don't really care about blowing it up because look at their trajectory. They've kind of been there recently. So look at it in the window from the last time the Super Bowl was here. They was here the last time the Super Bowl was here. They made a Super Bowl once time before that, after that, and they was in the Super Bowl last year. So within that time frame of 10 years, they've been in the Super Bowl 3 times. So they don't really
They
care
sucked
about
like 6. I'm saying it sucked like for like 5 years though. They were sucking pretty fucking bad.
I wouldn't go that far. Like they didn't
after
fall
I'm talking about like after Kaepernick years.
Yeah,
they started sucking. And then when they got
period,
Garoppolo,
because they was rebuilding. But since then, in the last 4 years, they've been to 2 Super Bowls. So they don't really care about blowing it up. Obviously, whatever system they got is going on, they're highly bought into John Lynch, the talent that John Lynch is able to bring in. And I guess it don't matter what coach they have because the coach gets them there as well. So,
I'm just saying the defense eventually going to blow it up. Because all these people got to get paid.
The defense,
all people got to get paid.
You can't keep everybody.
He said 2026 they got 3 players hitting the free agency market: Debo, Kittle, and Purdy. So they got to win. They got to win.
Yes.
Now, win now.
It's not like they're not winning. It's just they can't get that championship for some strange reason. That championship.
Yeah, for the 49ers, it's not about winning games. It's about championships.
Yeah, so you can't get
it's like you in win now mode. If you can't win by 26, you got to blow the team up. Like, this is how I say, you know what? You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. That's what you got to do.
Or they can sell their souls to go get that Super Bowl like the Rams did.
But they don't have the money. The thing is, you gotta
get the money. At this point, they can't even throw money at it.
They got no money.
It has to work.
Brock Purdy is going to get $300 million. Let Brock Purdy goes to another Super Bowl. He get $300 million. He getting Pat Mahomes money.
Let's just say it like this.
How can't you? You have to. The man took you to, let's just say, 3 Super Bowls. You got to pay him money.
I'm about to tell you because if it's anything,
brother, okay, boys, okay, I'm gonna call you brother. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Venom and Smoke Podcast. Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. Shout out from South Bronx, brother BKL Contreras, aka the Sports Entertainment Guy. Man, we appreciate the love, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, shout out to you, brother.
He usually comments on the Smart Psychology podcast. So thank you, brother. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, man. Check him out, man. Definitely. Man, we thank you for this comment, man. We love all the love that y'all show. We love the love comments. I couldn't see because of the font. That's why I had to raise my glasses up. But hey, thank you, brother BKL, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes,
and look, we doing wrestling later, so hey,
the wrestling show's coming up.
Go get your beer and go sit down, and we're gonna do wrestling after this show.
Coming up next.
I kind of have to explain why I'm now the nefarious board member. But thank you so much.
Oh, appreciate it. All this part of my sport entertainment family.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Y'all, really fam. Here, like, man, definitely go check him out. His name is in the chat. So let's leave it up there, from South Bronx, South Bronx. Hey, it is. Definitely thanks you for the love, man. Makes us very happy to, to have people shouting us out. All right, Cowboys need to win too. Zach Martin and CD and Lawrence free agents next year. I thought they paid CD already.
Man, look here. The Cowboys can talk all they want. Like nothing is gonna top. First of all, look at people in y'all division, right? Like y'all talk that y'all haven't sniffed, playoff wins, much less getting closer to the Super Bowl. Y'all just recently won playoff games. You didn't have the Giants win multiple Super Bowls on you. You didn't have the Eagles win multiple Super Bowls on you. The only other team that hasn't been the same success is Washington. So even if y'all can miraculously say, guess what, we can piece it together, it's way too late. It's just too late. Just accept y'all fate. Like y'all, just this doomed organization and y'all just look good in the regular season. Y'all good at stomping bad teams. Y'all good at beating, crushing tomato cans. That's what y'all do. Just accept the fate.
Once again, their biggest problem is Jerry Jones.
Yes, when he dies, the Cowboys will win the Super Bowl.
Will be better.
They win. No, I'm telling you, you can mark it down now, Eric. You are stat station on August 8th, 2024 at 6:27, 7:27, 6:27 my time. When the Cowboys will win another Super Bowl when Jerry Jones died. We can mark it down. That's when they'll do it.
Great facts.
You can write it down.
Well, you need to cut that and put it out there to all you Cowboy fans.
Like 126. Okay, well, I'm gonna say it again at 126. When the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, y'all want to know when y'all next Super Bowl, Cowboys fans? When Jerry Jones died, when he takes a dirt nap, y'all gonna be champs. I'm telling you, that's when it's gonna happen. As long as he's living, y'all cursed. I'm telling you, y'all not gonna win shit until Jerry Jones take a dirt nap. That's it. That's just real. Because he is the worst GM and the worst owner in the league. I'll say it. I will fucking say it. No, this is why. Other owners don't meddle in player personnel. Other owners sit back and roll with it. He is the reason why they have not been winning. He paid the wrong people. He overvalued certain people that didn't need to be overvalued because he liked them. Like you bring back Zeke Elliott for what? You could have had Derrick Henry for the same amount of money you're paying Zeke Elliott. You're gonna tell me if you had a choice, you running a team, you could have Derrick Henry or old ass Ezekiel Elliott. Which one you picking?
Derrick Henry 10 times out of 10.
Man, look.
That's a no-brainer.
And then Derrick Henry wanted to be a Cowboy.
That part. He wanted to play with the Cowboys. Come on.
And dudes
fuck Emmitt Smith. We dusting over that 22 and we putting it on Derrick Henry.
That's better, that's all you want. But when we mail you this championship ring, then I want you that.
You put Derrick Henry behind the Cowboys offensive line?
Yikes.
Fucking serious? Dak Prescott, who we said on the last show was a top 5 QB, with a top 5 running back. And you got one good receiver in CD Lamb. That makes you the triplets again. You got the triplets again.
Hey. Triplets all over. And you
got a defense. The defense is cooking. And you saw Ezekiel Elliott when he did that damn drill, he come out like he's about to pass out. You could have had Derrick Henry
chance to come in the division and pretty much take it over. Because Philly, they kind of they'll be reeling because them losing Kelsey is a big loss. Washington, they got a whole new team, a whole new coach, whole new atmosphere over there. And who am I missing? And the Giants. And the Giants that we always tease on the show talking about what weapons. I mean, I'm not gonna say that this year because the defense looking pretty amazing.
They put all this shit
right now they looking pretty hungry. Like
I put this way, they got one weapon in Malik Neighbors, but no quarterback to shoot it. They got a weapon with they got a bullet with no gun. They got a fucking bullet that can kill, but no gun to pull the trigger. Fucking if they get a quarterback, hey, that's why I say try Drew Lock. Because Daniel Jones ain't it. Unfortunately, the Cowboys don't do nothing until we watch between those players, including that. Plus, the front office got 0% with no perfect free agent. they didn't get any free agents.
They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. They just sat there. It was like, okay, this guy's going here, this guy's going there.
I understand why my Saints didn't do shit in free agency. We had no money. The Cowboys had money.
Well, I mean, I don't know how we got Chase Young. We even got your boy from Denver having a visit, and I think that might be a signing.
Justin, right? We get Justin Simmons. You know what? So, we won the NFC South. We won the NFC South with that deal.
Because
we have officially the no-fly zone.
Man, look, ain't nobody passing nothing out here. Ain't nothing getting out here.
Oh man, you gonna see me getting bolder with that. We're gonna get off of 9 wins to get to 10, 11 wins with that signing. We didn't got 2 more wins with that signing.
That's what we waiting for. We wait for this signing. Like every notification that come up for the Saints, I'm like, okay, did you sign him? Did you sign him?
But the Cowboys did nothing. The Cowboys' biggest free agency splash was Zeke Elliott.
As a Cowboy fan, brother, how do you feel about your biggest move was getting back Dak Prescott? Come on.
No, this is my thing. Y'all just get rid of Zeke Elliott? Did y'all just say he was too old, too slow, not worth the money, and you pass up on Derrick fucking Henry? No, I ain't saying freaking. Fucking Henry. You pass up on Derrick Henry. Who said, I want to be a Cowboy?
Sign me.
Sign me. Please, just give me $8 million. I will be a Cowboy. He was basically pleading with Jerry Jones. Pick me. Please. And you let him go to Baltimore, of all places.
Man.
You let him go to Baltimore? Who would? I don't agree with the number one player. They got Lamar Jackson, the number one player in football. I don't agree with that. on the 100 list, I don't agree with that. He's not. He's the top 5.
I thought Tyreek Hill was the number one player.
No, Tyreek. I'm sorry, number one quarterback. He was the number one quarterback.
Okay,
quarterback. Okay,
really?
Tyreek Hill is not the number one player in the fucking NFL either. There's only one man. It's Patty Mahomes. The man won the Super Bowl.
You gonna keep saying that. You gonna keep saying it, and
I don't get it. I'm like
Mahomes. He won with what? Basically, a bunch of number 2 receivers.
This is my thing, Eric. We always glorify Tom Brady. Tom Brady was number 1.
Yep.
Every time he won, right?
Yep.
We glorified winning. So
we do.
I'm just going off the past.
Yep.
Who won more than Pat Mahomes in the NFL? Like Tom
right Brady. Now, people playing right now. There's not a man that's done that. There's not a man that's done it.
This man has not in his playoffs career. The earliest exit he had was the AFC Championship game.
The earliest in his entire career. That is crazy. Like, if you say this man, you go ahead and go down the line. Since he started being a quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, and you sit here and rattle off his resume, like you're speaking facts, like championship game, like
Super
that's
Bowl,
not a misspeak.
Championship game, Super Bowl,
championship game.
That's not a misspeak. That is craziness. Like,
the man has 3 Super Bowls.
I
don't know 3 Super Bowl wins. He lost 1 Super Bowl. So he went to 4 Super Bowls.
And got 3 rings already. This man, 5-6 years in, and got 3 rings on his finger. Like,
he lost 1. So he went to 4 Super Bowls in 5 years.
I was talking in the car. Because this is, I guess this is what Caleb Williams think he is. Because this dude comes in as number 1, demands the moon and stars. You got $20 million just for signing your name, and you want to sit here and ask for the moon and stars from this organization. And me responding as the organization, brother, I'm putting a poster of Patrick Mahomes, and I'm saying, say, brother, that's your ceiling. No, I'm sorry, that's your bar. That's the bar. I don't even know what your ceiling is because this dude's still playing. So if you want the sun and the moon and the stars, you won't have your mama on my team. You won't have your nail tech on my team. You won't have your mama's old man on my team. Then guess what? The bar is Patrick Mahomes, brother, because I want championship, Super Bowl berth, brother. That's the type of stuff that will get you what you asking for.
Plus, Doc, he plays in Chicago. You know how rabid those fans can be in Chicago.
Oh yes, indeed.
He'll be a god. He'll be McMahon-esque.
Yes.
If he wins one.
Think about this. If Justin Fields goes off for the Steelers, them Bears fans gonna go fucking nuts. If Caleb Williams sucks, they going nuts. There's gonna be a riot.
I feel so bad because that's what's kind of the importance of the playoff game, because they didn't even address them. I wish they had at least addressed them. If they'd addressed them, at least I could see what I'm looking at. Because you can look at a cut of a man's jib just about how he carries himself, when it comes down to time to conduct business. Now, if I'm the leader, if I'm the number one guy, if I'm in the room full of my peers and everybody's hyping me up because I signed my land for $21 million, and guess what? Say, brother, my win is y'all win, right?
Yeah, indeed.
So he's already behind on that. Like, you had a chance to win the locker room right then and there, and you didn't do it. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't do it. I guess
he didn't
he didn't take advantage of the opportunity.
He didn't do it. And if somebody said he is going to be Russell Wilson, unlike nobody in the Seahawks organization liked Russell Wilson because he had that same entitlement about him. Like he's so good and above everybody else. He's starting that shit. You saw what happened to Russell Wilson. They eventually got rid of his ass, and now he might lose his job to Justin Fields.
Well, they said that Russell hurt, so I don't even know if he will play. I think Justin might get the start off the gate.
Oh, he said the reason for the Cowboys decline, other things improving, running back, draft class, and defense. Y'all defense is actually nice. That's why the Cowboys won't fire
He can't fire himself.
Oh, brother.
He can't fire himself.
He can't fire himself.
The rumors going around on sports shows Lamar only won MVP because Patrick had a bad season.
No.
Was it a bad season?
So winning a Super Bowl is a bad season?
I think you talking about the regular season.
Give me the problems then.
I think you talking about the regular season. He had
regular season, he made the playoffs. He won his division.
Wait, wait, Eric. Let's see what a bad Pat Mahomes season is. 4,183 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions with no receivers. He had a 92.6.
27 teddies?
With not a number one receiver, except for
he had a 92.6 QB rating.
This man, first of all, let's get to the tutties. The man got north of 20. My quarterback
did it.
Give me 20 fucking touchdowns.
Give me them problems.
Give me them problems.
Look up. Remember that stat. 4,100 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. Now look up Lamar's stats. Let's look up Lamar's stats.
Oh, boy.
3,600 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Bro, he threw 3 more touchdowns.
Plus Lamar runs. Runs. Come on now.
This man threw on a bad season. He threw more touchdowns than the MVP.
Come on now. Come on, Anthony. You're intelligent. Man. Come on.
Come on, Anthony.
Come on, Anthony.
Don't do that.
4,100. Wait.
Getting the people
4,100 yards is a bad season? Please.
Come on, Anthony. You're smart.
Give Derek Carr. Give Derek Carr those problems. Please. Give Derek Carr those problems. We want those problems.
Look, I don't even acknowledge Derek Carr, man. Look, he's just a guy that's on my team.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know what the players are doing. Because, first of all, Aaron Rodgers made the list. Number 92. How the fuck did Aaron Rodgers make the list? And he played 3 minutes.
3 minutes. That man had 3 minutes of NFL action and cracked the top 100 list.
Wow. How did Aaron Rodgers make the top 100 list? He didn't do shit.
Anthony, I'm sorry, Anthony, but
these damn players don't know what they're talking about. Hey, that's why the NFL would trust Pat Mahomes until they won't vote Lamar.
Yeah,
Well, why did Lamar win both MVPs then? Look.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna put it this way: Mahomes, they're not gonna give it to him every year. They're not gonna give Mahomes.
About to say they gotta shake it up some way somehow. How my man Finn Balor said on Saturday. Sometimes you got to shake the trees up around here.
Yeah, and it was like this. If he wears a three-peat, if he gets three-peat, what?
Never been done.
This man fuck around and get three.
Yes,
I mean,
you can put, as we said, you can put him in the big boys table.
Like
he is the table.
That's without a doubt.
I'm sorry.
It's never been done.
In my book, you three-peat, you in a fucking zone of your own. This is not basketball. This is football.
Hi.
Football.
You look kind of hot today. Yeah.
I'm saying, you three-peat, it's a goat in my book. Like, it's like if Jim Kelly won them Super Bowls. He can fucking go. Won 4 Super Bowls in a row. Fucking goat. Like,
I mean, well,
we always say what? You go. We always say Jordan 6-0 in championship games. We call him the GOAT because he three-peated twice.
Yes, he did. Never been done.
You gotta be the GOAT.
Never been done again.
To be the GOAT, you gotta three-peat at least once.
That's why LeBron will never be the GOAT.
You gotta three-peat at least once. The Baltimore Ravens, Lamar was this close to winning the MVP award in unanimous fashion at that season, in which he was usual dominant himself through the air and the ground. I wouldn't say he was dominant in the air.
He was more dominant on the ground.
Air, he only had 30. He had 3,600 yards passing. That's not MVP numbers. Like, look at the numbers. Passing 3,600.
Look at last year's playoff. Look at last year's playoff game where they passed most of the time. Instead of running the ball like they normally do.
Mahomes. I mean, you gotta look at his rushing yards. I mean, you see what did he do rushing?
Isn't that how we coming out the gate? So aren't we getting a Pat Mahomes, Lamar at game 1? Like that's what we. That's how we starting off the season.
Hopefully,
I think that's how we starting off the season.
I mean, he only had 695 yards. I mean, he had 821 yards rushing last year and 5 touchdowns. So, he barely had enough. He barely had more than Pat Mahomes throwing, rushing. Shit. I mean, if you add his rushing touchdowns or his passing touchdown, Pat Mahomes, he barely outdid Pat Mahomes. And that's Pat Mahomes' bad season. Like, that's why I say, see why this shit needs to be changed. Like, he needs to be number 1. Like, because his bad season almost equals the MVP. It's not about his bad season.
Again, it's with the players as well, and a lot of players, that they got this thing, and our resident hater, he would definitely have a field day on speaking about it, but that's kind of what they did. Everybody got a lot of respect for these names, and congratulations are in order for Tyreek for getting number 1, voted by his peers, by the way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what y'all was talking about.
That was a wasted fucking MVP vote. You voted for Josh Allen.
That might have been a homer vote.
That's bullshit. Like, nobody ever said Josh Allen was the MVP. To me, Josh Allen is falling out the elite category, and he's a B-tier quarterback. That's just me. But hey, nobody wants to jump. I'll say it. He ain't gonna be shit without Stephon Diggs. We about to see the real Josh Allen now. Josh Allen, to me, his peak, he might have did OBJ. He might have peaked too early. His peak, where he had a chance to beat the king.
Well,
and the rules didn't allow him to beat the king.
He didn't. But the thing about him also is this dude don't know how to slide. Like, you really, You got to ingrain that in yourself as the quarterback, as the lead of the team. You have to be available. That's cool that you want to go into to make contact, but brother, at the end of the day, like you got to come back and call the next play. So let's say it was a big rah down and you got this first down or whatever. Now you didn't potentially hurt yourself, gave yourself a concussion, or you hurt yourself celebrating because it was a rah moment, brother. Say you can slide and do all that rah stuff the same way. So
it is stupid.
I'm gonna put it this way: Cooper Kupp should have won it the year he won a Triple Crown.
Yes, he should have.
He won a Triple Crown. That means he leads in receiving yards, catches, and touchdowns. If that's not an MVP, that's an MVP. Justin Jefferson should have won it. I mean, there's a lot of receivers that should have fucking won it. I mean, Christian McCaffrey should have won it last year. Like Christian McCaffrey should have won it last year.
I'm not going to disagree.
I'm not.
He should have won it last year.
149 catches in a single season.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous for a running back. That's ridiculous.
It's 149 catches in a single season. That's still doing it. That's still there.
Lamar shouldn't have won it
this man didn't play football in almost 5 years.
I'm with you, Anthony. Lamar should have won it last year. Christian McCaffrey, but I'm not mad Lamar won it. But Christian McCaffrey might have got jacked a little bit. We need to get rid of this quarterback award bullshit. We need to, because MVP mean you without you, we can't win. The Ravens prove they can win without Lamar.
We need to create another championship like WWE. we need a Monday night champion.
Yeah, we do. And I'm like, think about it. The 49ers don't go as far as they did without CMC. I know.
Facts.
CMC bailed them out some games.
Facts.
Look what happened when Justin Jefferson was hurt last year. The Vikings sucked ass. So the year Justin Jefferson was on pace to break Jerry Rice's record,
got hurt.
He should have won the MVP. Should have won the MVP. I'm like, wide receivers need to win an MVP award. You know, they are the ones catching these. So if I catch a screen pass and I'm a wide receiver and I catch a 1 yard screen pass and run 99 yards, that goes to the QB too, which is stupid in my book. So if I throw a screen pass and I run 99 yards, that should only be in my stats. The QB should get 1 yard. That's how I look at it. But the receivers do all the work to make the QBs look good. Think about it. Like the QB will throw it in their hands, and the receiver might break a couple tackles and score. That all makes the QB look better. So I think these receivers need to start getting some love. And I also think the running backs. There used to be a running back award. Remember, running backs used to get this damn award.
That's the one thing that college football actually does right is give, position awards. Maybe the NFL should start doing it.
Yeah, they might need to start. Instead of this, the offensive player of the year. You could have made Lamar Jackson the offensive player of the year, but the MVP could have went to Christian McCaffrey. I'm just saying that's what it needs to be. If the wide do all the work, then Tua should be. If the wide should do all the work, then Tua should be the MVP. He should have been last year. He had great numbers. I wouldn't have been bad. He had great numbers last year. I'm not even lying to you.
Yeah, but Tua wasn't. Oh hell.
Tua led the league in passing last year.
Yes.
So I wouldn't have been mad. I would have understood it. But of course, Tua is not gonna get there. Tua wasn't getting that. Tua was not getting that. He's not getting that award. But these receivers need to start getting some love, man. Because think about the time when T.O. and Thad Johnson, all of them were dominating. None of them got looked at for MVP. None of them. So, yeah, it's crazy. They show my people some love. Show the wide receivers some love. This is no longer a running league. It's a passing league. So we need to get these biases out. just a quarterback thing because Lamar, if you look at the numbers, Lamar didn't deserve to win MVP last year. And I hate to say that in front of Anthony. I'm looking at it.
Well,
it was Christian McCaffrey.
It's definitely too late now. So.
Yeah, it's too late. So Anthony probably clipped that part right now and said, "Yeah, I got you, boy. I'm gonna send it to you every time I talk about Lamar Jackson." Oh man! I can't wait for football. We got one more topic to talk about before we got to start getting ready for the rest of the show. It's a Jim Harbaugh suspension.
Oh,
what a disgrace!
Here we go.
What a disgrace! The NCAA proving yourselves once again. You're a joke. Your organization's a joke. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, it's a joke. Joke.
I mean, I get it. They can't really do him nothing because he's not a coach. So all you can do is prevent him when he comes back. Because Jim Harbaugh gonna jump back and forth. He like to jump back and forth. So when you come back, you suspended a year, buddy.
Well, off the bat, you're suspended. Fuck you, you're suspended.
As soon as you sign your name on the dotted line, you're suspended.
And then you're done. So, and that's the thing. In 4 years, it seems like a long time, but I'm pretty sure he could wait that out because that's pretty much the lifespan of a guy who jumps from college to pros anyway. Would be 4 years, so it's pretty much make sure that he stays in the pros. So overall, I don't know if it was
him for feeding people during COVID. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why it's a joke.
I mean, you're right on that one, Izzy, because that's crazy to me. I always advocate about these guys. I always advocate for guys. When you're in college, like in those programs, that's a real life job because these guys, they get up like we do. They got to have a schedule like we do, and at the end of the day, they're not getting paid
at the time.
Right. They're not getting paid for the stuff that's happening on Saturdays.
Now they're getting paid.
And right. Well, yeah, now, but what's to stop these guys from having a hearty meal or whatever, and when guys, do stuff to put themselves in a position that says, guess what, at least I can feed my family, that's ridiculous to me. And I'm the resident, person that advocated for Reggie Bush. For Reggie Bush, this man lost his Heisman over something he had.
Got it back.
He finally got it back.
Like that man was the best player, excuse me, in college for that year. Everybody knew it, and that didn't stop anything. That didn't stop his performance. That didn't stop him from being better than everybody. But you sat there and you picked on him and took away his trophy. So I mean, I'm just as upset because the NCAA is like, well, rules. Well, no, because now you're sitting here and saying everything you had to rule against or everything that was once frowned upon with the NCAA football now is something that's being praised or something that's being endorsed, something that's out there. So that's just craziness that you're like, well, now you can't come back to the school. Well, duh, because now I'm the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. So
exactly,
I'm not coming back like tomorrow or the day after that. You dig? But I just found it hilarious. I'm like, so y'all just sat here and just because y'all felt like endorsing the rule, enforcing the rule. So that's what you really felt like doing. That you got to have some type of highlight. Like it's kind of irrelevant. The only thing that we really care about is what time is kickoff and how can I watch.
Yeah, I don't care. I was always like, I didn't give a shit if they paid these players.
No,
I might pay them more. Shit. a former broke college kid. Fucking pay him. I'm like, man, I don't give a shit. Like, people don't understand. When we were going to college, bro, they didn't give us shit. You was in college.
Seriously.
You had to basically, you know me, I had to fucking sneak into the fucking buffet, stack a bunch of shit up, put it in the book sack, and have it for later.
Yep.
Or you had to, you know, get cool with the people at the cashier and go to Taco Bell and be like, you know what? Give me 3 or 4 tacos, but charge me for one.
Right?
People were struggling for tacos, bro. People were struggling for tacos at college, bro. And you want to talk about me want to put this university on my back and on my helmet and all this shit, and I can't get no money, and you making millions of dollars on me.
Food.
People
you can't get nothing.
Man, look, I ain't saying no names. I know some dudes who were still robbing folks. They didn't have no money. I ain't saying no names.
Allegedly.
There ain't no allegedly. I just know some people who were doing some shit.
Boys doing that. Them boys did that stuff.
They ain't had no money, bro. Like, these motherfuckers was on college campuses doing crimes to stay afloat. Shit.
But
hey,
seriously,
look at the University of Miami. The University of Miami said they still was robbing motherfuckers in the 80s and shit because they ain't had no money.
Bruh, it's crazy. That it goes to show you, because it takes you an average of at least 6 figures to live comfortably. And, you know, that's just a national statistic, you know. So I only imagine what they'll do for a kid that's coming in, the introduction to the world. Now, you know, mama won't be there at night when, you know, I got something to cry about, a bellyache about. She's like, she can listen to me, but she can't be there. Daddy can't be there.
That is not
and for y'all to be like, hey, here's a person that when a college kid does go there, I'm 90% sure they get an endorsement from the support system, their parents. Be like, you know what? I trust at least this individual in this program to take care of my girl, my boy, whatever. And that's basically what this man was trying to do. And y'all like, well, but rules dictate. Okay, well, there y'all go with this but rules dictate stuff. So clearly some things to clean up with college, and
there won't be an NCAA no more. This is gonna be college football. They're gonna get rid of that shit in a minute. Watch.
Well, that's what they have to do. And that's ultimately what we with this platform gotta kind of start saying that. Like, we gotta just try to say it out loud. Like, okay, how about I take away your star power about it? How about I get with the NCAA, find this book where you're saying this, and it just seriously just list the reasons why it's done, and just tell them that every day.
Yeah, this is stupid. Like, they find rules like when nobody even thinking about that shit. Like, who give a fuck? Who gives a fuck? He paid people in cold for COVID. He gave people food for COVID. Who gives a shit? Motherfuckers was dying. Don't you understand? In that time, people were dying off of COVID.
It's not just dying, you know, people were losing jobs. You know,
bro, I remember people was fighting over toilet paper, bro. Don't you
Toilet
understand?
paper.
People were fighting over fucking toilet paper. Like, you had to buy the big industrial size toilet paper, because if you didn't, your ass was in trouble because you ain't had nothing to wipe your ass.
You ain't got nothing. You up in here, you can't go outside, you can't do this. Then the stores put limitations on how many you can buy.
I'm talking about water. Water too. You only can buy 2 cases of water.
You gotta make it last. You gotta take a swig and swish it around your mouth a few times just to get the sensation of it. Right. There you go. I got it now.
2020 was a different time. I never thought we would be fighting over toilet paper. But yeah, it really was a fight over toilet paper.
Over a respiratory disease.
Yes. Because we didn't know how long we was gonna be locked up. So you wasn't keep going to the store to get toilet paper to wipe your ass. So people were buying shitloads of toilet paper. I think people still got toilet paper from 2020. They had some people who were buying toilet paper every day.
People was just buying it. He was like, you know what? Since you give me this, let me just get this out you. Let me get this out you.
Bro. You say, well, fuck it. If you didn't have toilet paper, you gotta go old school. Put soap on the rag and wash your ass. Throw the towel away.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
I'm just saying, well, get your ass in the shower and do what you gotta do.
You gotta use your house water. You gotta use the hose. You gotta use the hose pipe all over again.
Put it this way: you gotta make your homemade bidet. Make your homemade bidet. Like the French people.
Craziness.
Oh,
craziness. But hey, I got a little surprise before we get off. We got camera 2, but I'm not gonna do the thing because we're gonna do camera 2 later. So we're gonna do the camera 2 for the sports show. There we go. Jordan Child and some home bottles.
Chill.
God bless America.
God bless Team USA.
America the beautiful.
God bless America.
Good grief.
Stand up for America. We always like to leave y'all with a gift. Yes. And Mo has kept the streak alive. 3 straight sports shows, 3 straight camera 2s. Yes, camera 2 is alive. Camera 2 is alive for the sports show. And that means y'all gonna get triple camera 2 because I have so many pictures of wrestling. This shit is gonna be ridiculous trying to set up all these pictures I got for fucking wrestling. And then according with Lala with all these damn flyers, I might do camera 2, 1 picture at a time. I think I'm running out of space. And this once again, camera 2. Well, with a gymnastic team, they brought home the gold in more ways than one.
Yep.
I'll tell you that Brazilian chick.
Yeah,
that
she's
Brazilian
like
chick was hot too.
It's Jordan Childs. That's a different. That's different. That's a different animal. Oh man, but Eric, since men is gonna be back, we're gonna allow you to do the shout outs because it doesn't make sense for us to do shout outs.
Well, yeah, y'all got a whole couple of more hours to roll, but
a whole another possible 3 hours. This a bitch.
Well,
I get enough just to get a drink of water.
I'm gonna get my shout outs out the way. I'm gonna probably shout out, the platform for, allowing me to share my thoughts and sharing these 2 hours on a flu game doc show. It was a real fun.
Don't stop no show.
It don't stop no show. Yeah, that's what you told me. So that we have to sit here and roll. Shout out the topics that was all discussed. We talked about the Olympics, the men's basketball. We talked about, synchronized swimming, track and field, and shout out to Team USA, dominant fashion. You got 101 medals counting so far. Excuse me, 31 being gold, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to the women's basketball team, because that's who I kind of had in mind when I thought we was going to have a show on last week. But I want to shout them out because I think there was at a count of 57 Olympic wins in a row. So, man, it just women's sports in general, man. Like, keep your eyes on these ladies, man. These ladies are really out here and they are competing. They are more than just soft bodies and saying, guess what? They're just good for making you all a sandwich, making y'all men a sandwich. Make sure y'all watch these people because they out there competing. For everyone that commented this evening, Brother Brooklyn BKL, appreciate you, Anthony, as always. Anybody else that chimed in and participated, and those that's watching right now, thank you so much. Tune in. The wrestling show is up next.
About 30 minutes.
And we shout out the other podcast, Smart Psychology and TMI, Toxic Masculinity Issues, with Hollywood, Nikki and Mike Fresh. Little bias, brotherly love there. And man, it's not that we're different tiers or whatever, but man, bro, these people really put in and work for these podcasts, man. Podcasting is not an easy gig. It is not an easy gig. So I sent in our group because Mo was telling, he's just sharing that, you know, Rona don't stop no show. I said, this man ran a show when they literally had no electricity. Like, who does that? Like, that's hella impressive. Like, who does that?
Don't ask me how I did it, but we did it. It
worked, man. We rolled it. Like, that thing rolling. So, you know, just a shout out for that. For
I've been through hurricanes, COVID.
Hey,
everything.
This show really rolled through everything. So thank you for the platform and allowing me to be part of it. And every person that's contributed and everyone who comes in front of this camera, everyone who's behind the camera dealing with this, man. And wishing y'all a good show for the rest of the show. Venomous Thursday show. Y'all up next, baby.
Oh, yeah. So, man, now with that we saying, hey, take y'all a little break. We'll be, me and Izzy and Lala will be back in like 25, 30 minutes with the Venomous Wrestling show. So podcast. So man, y'all sit back, and if you like wrestling, please join us. The link will be back up, and there. Give me a couple minutes to get my breath, get something to drink. I might have to put some liquor to finish this last show. Might have to bring out the red cup. But hey, the wife gonna kick my ass probably because I'm gonna be on this podcast for like 5 hours. It's coming. But hey, I had to go to my sister-in-law party tomorrow, and it was just it was gonna be too hard, and I didn't want to miss 2 weeks of shows. So hey, we thank you, Eric, for adjusting. I appreciate that. And man, I don't know what happened to the hater, but his PTO was denied, and yeah, he didn't get no call, no show. Oh. The hater got a no call, no show. He didn't tell me. Okay, man. We'll see y'all in a couple minutes. This is also young Doc Eric and the Nefarious One. We'll see y'all later. Peace. We out.
God bless
America.
Land that I love. Mm-hmm.
And if you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. See, oh, she egged me. Oh, shit all over my rip with the jersey. Come get me a towel. Y'all didn't know.
You fucking owners have handled Judge Gentleman retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon, it's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets spit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.